I'm just really a guy that grew up in Southern Illinois who on paper probably should have been a farmer, but was had a really hard driving father. And instead of cowering to his father, he basically developed this achievement addiction that I'll show you. Watch me. And I mean, from the age, I was an Eagle Scout at 13, Ryan. I mean, who does that? I mean, that's crazy. I would never counsel a young person to do that. And then, I had to go to college, and I wanted to go to college, but I taught myself to play tennis. I only had introductory tennis lessons. I taught myself to play, but I told my dad that I was going to walk on and play for the University of Illinois. I was going to play in the Big Ten. And he thought I was absolutely nuts, that I couldn't do it. And if I'm going to Illinois and he's got to pay for it, I've got to study agriculture. So I go to Illinois, I make the team, and I play, and I get my degree in wildlife biology, and couldn't get a job. Couldn't get a job. So I go to grad school like everybody does, right? And I'm in population genetics. So in my brain, I'm thinking I'm going to study migratory habits of wildlife. But do you know how you study genetics in grad school? You're a research assistant and you have to go to a lab. You've got to study a species of animal that breeds very quickly so you can study generations. And then you look at how like pesticides can affect generations and diet and things like that. So my role was 4 times a week I had to go to a laboratory and change the flour in test tubes so these beetle called flower beetles could breed more quickly. So what I love to say to people is at age 22, my job was creating a romantic environment for beetles to have sex.